Okay, back here we're going to new aspects of working with type in Photoshop. Here's my type layer over here. I can click on it, use the move tool, drag this around like I've been showing you. Command T for free transform to rotate it. And like we said, I can scale it and all that. Okay. Let's see. Oh yeah, just to point out the way this works, if I get the type tool again and I go back out here, and it'll make a new type layer for me. Layer 1, and there we go. And so this layer, I can delete that if I want, just by selecting the layer over here, making it blue, and clicking on the delete layer button. Alright, since we can only use one letter for this assignment, I'm going to get the type tool going here again, and I can just click directly on here and select this and delete that. I think I'll go ahead and use this R here. And if I highlight this R, this is kind of a cool feature, I can go up here and I can either pick one of the preset numbers here, 72. I can enter my own number, whatever I want there. Or I can just click and drag on these two little T's here and drag it to the left to shrink it and drag it to the right to blow it up. And a lot of the sliders in Photoshop work that way. If you have a little icon there, a lot of times you can just click and drag on it, and that can it's a lot easier than entering 743, or a lot of times we just want to figure it out by eye first, before we have any idea what those numbers mean. So I'm just moving this around here, and that looks pretty good. And maybe I'll change the color. That up here, and cool. And I think the last thing I'll do here is go ahead and add a solid color layer. So I go over here to my layers palette, go down here to that yin-yang symbol kind of looking thing down there, click and hold, solid color. Oops, it's on top. That's okay. I'll say okay. And go over here to my layers palette, click and drag that blue layer that says color fill down to the bottom below the R, and now the R is on top. And now what I could do is double click the color swatch here on the color layer right over here, and choose a color that I can really see how it's interacting with that R there, and I can do this interactively until I get something that I like. It's nice to be able to do this and change it as you go. Okay, so we're cruising along. Okay, next video.